Hello all, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, my name is Disha, pursuing BE in Electronics and Communication at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today, I am giving a presentation on an interesting topic called OSI models. Topics to be discussed are: what is OSI model, what are 7 layers of OSI model, TCP and ICP suite model. What is OSI model? The OSI model, created in 1984 by ISO, is a reference framework that explains the process of transmitting data between computers. It is divided into 7 layers that work together to carry out specialized network functions, allowing for a more systematic approach to networking. The diagrams shown in the slides are representing the 7 layers of the OSI model, and those 7 layers are application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and then physical layer. A data is communicated between the sender and receiver. Sender is the one who sends the data to the receiver. The first and lowest layer of the OSI model is physical layer. It is responsible for the actual physical connection between the devices. The physical layer contains information in the form of bits. It is responsible for transmitting individual bits from one node to the another node or next node. When receiving data, this layer will get the signal received and converted it into the ones and zeros and send them to the data link layer, which it put in the frame back together. The functions of this physical layer is bit synchronization, bit rate control, transmission model, and physical control rate. The second layer of OSI model is data link layer. The data link layer is responsible for the node-to-node delivery of the message or data. The main function of this layer is to make sure that data transfers is error-free from one node to the another node over the physical layer. The function of the data link layer is framing, physical addressing, error control, flow control, and access control. Coming to the third layer is network layer. The network layer works for the transmission of data from one host to the other located in different networks. It also takes care of packet routing, that is, selection of the shortest path to transmit the packet from one router to the another available router. The sender and receiver IP address are placed at the header by the network layer, and the functions of the network layer are routing and logical addressing. The fourth layer of the OSI model is transport layer. The transport layer provides services to the application layer and takes services from the network layer. The data in the transport layer is referred to as segments. It is responsible for the end-to-end delivery of the complete message. The functions of the transport layer is service point addressing and segmentation and reassembling. Coming to the fifth layer of the OSI model, that is session layer. This layer is responsible for the establishment of connection, maintenance of sessions and authentication, and also ensures the security. The functions of the session layer is maintenance and termination, synchronization, and dialog controller. The sixth layer of the OSI model is presentation layer. The presentation layer is also called as the translation layer. The data from the application layer is extracted here and manipulated as per the required format to transmit over the network. The functions of the presentation layer is encryption and decryption, compression and translation. Coming to the seventh layer of the OSI model, that is application layer. At the very top of the OSI reference model stack of layers, we find the application layer, which is implemented by the network applications. These applications produce the data which has to be transferred over the network. This layer also serves as a window for the application and access the network for displaying the received information to the user. The functions of the application layer are virtual network terminal and mail services, etc. In this slide, we learn about the difference between OSI model and TCP/IP model. In OSI model, we see the seven layers, namely application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, physical layer. Whereas in TCP/IP model, we have only five layers, namely application layer, transport layer, network access layer. The difference between the TCP/IP model and OSI model are TCP refers to the transmission control protocol, whereas OSI refers to the open system interconnection. Whereas TCP uses both application and presentation layer in application layer itself, OSI uses different session and presentation layers. TCP/IP follows connection in the horizontal way, and whereas OSI model follows the vertical approach. The transport layer in the TCP does not provide the assurance delivery of packets. In OSI model, transport layer provides the assurance delivery of the packets. In TCP/IP model, protocols cannot be replaced easily in this model, whereas in OSI model, it can be replaced with the topology changes. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Please do like and share my video. If at all you didn't subscribe my channel, please do subscribe it now and stay tuned for more electronics based videos.